Blessings, people. Yeah, man. One of them early morning reads in here from Dirty Police. Now, today we're going to talk about artists who show about the kindness that was given to them and the blessings that was given to them, and them don't keep it for themselves. They make sure say others eat. Now, we're going to start from, we could do a top 5. We're going to add on more as we go along. And obviously, I don't know every artist and I don't know every producer and the level of work with them do to assist other artists and producers, right? So, I could start with, I could do one different with producer, so stay tuned. And remember, anything me left out or anybody I leave out, please, just put in a comment, because I don't want a man feel like say, I left them out, because I do this from the bottom of my heart. And I'm paying you guys homage, you know what I mean? I'm giving you your flowers whilst you still breathing, you know what I mean? And I just want to say thank you, all of y'all, for giving back to the culture, you know what I mean? Because without y'all, there'd be no dancehall. Now, I'm gonna do one for the selectors too, so everybody gonna get, you know what I mean, their pound of flesh. Okay, who should we start from? And I'm not gonna speak on like artists who influence others only by being successful, but they physically contributed to that other artist's rise to success. You know what I mean? Some made use of it, some don't. And sometimes you can't be mad at some artists for not helping another artist based on what they went through early in their career. You know what I mean? Maybe how they get to the cake, they had to bake a whole lot of ingredients and a lot of it spoiled along the way and nobody looked at them. So basically they were self-made, like Valiant. Valiant is self-made, meaning not self-made from the people because you're fans, you know what I mean? You owe it to your fans and not to another producer or artist. Well, let's say artist, but we're talking about artists that helped you, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna do this video most like this, in this, you know, English accent, because I want international fans to listen, you know what I mean? While I pay homage. Okay. You might hear some things in the background, but I'm outside, yo, and this is when my thought process is at its peak. You feel me? Okay, let's talk about Beanie Man. Who did? See what I tell you? Some people just wait till I've been out here a minute and no noise, and now as soon as I start talking, motherfuckers feel like okay they can make noise and make Lucas with it. Boy, I smack the ish out of it. Behave now, behave now. Okay, let's talk about Beanie Man. Who did Beanie Man boss? Determined. Get that jump, make me hear this sound. Beat, get that jump, make me bang down. I'm a second that jump, get that jump. One of the biggest hits back in the 90s, mid 90s. It was mid 90s or late 90s when Determined boss. Anything me leave out, just help me. So Beanie Man boss him. Now who else Beanie Man contributed to directly? And y'all don't say Bounty Killer because that's not the lane I'm going down, because both contributed to each other's success. You know what I mean? That 1993 clash, that contributed to them, their stars being elevated in the sky and has a permanent place in dancehall history. They are icons in their own right. So he bossed Beanie Man. Who else? Was he the one who bossed Ricky Rudy? Or was it Bounty Killer? I'm not sure. But I know one of them, I think if not both, contributed, but who was the one who did a song with him? You know what I mean? Or put him on a song or whatever. But I know Ricky Rudy was helped by one out of the two. You know what I mean? So that's two. Who else? Who else? I can't think of nobody else. But that don't mean being a man. He's selfish. He's a selfish dude when it comes to his career. But outside of that, people say, I'm gonna have to do a video on that by itself. You know, I'm gonna do a video, but people say Ninja Man, Beenie Man, and Capleton are three of the most kindest artists. Oh, did you can't laugh? Young girl. Two and I try to talk one time. Muffet, this on a year stage, bro. Leave all Joe, let him speak. Young girl, when you talk about I oh, you can live on Lucian and girl. And not me and tell you take and give me and me clean and girl. I me and tell you people even and me this old Joe I tell you say be brave, you know you will live out the great one Lucianos. You know, I'm being give. Oh, you will live out all seasonal calamity out no, do me, you link me before you do that kindness sitting man, cause people evil, you know. You know, say people evil. Alright, that was all Joe making his head chippy. I run over dirty police. It's a buffet, never the rest of band. You have some more pilgrim over here, you know, but them not come with it, you know. And they're on vehicle. So, we're going to do a video on that. But being a man, I one of the kindest artists me ever book. Yeah. You remember, me go on a story? No, me not telling that story there about me and being a man, but it's on trial and story. You know, check out the 90s Dancehall series. When we talk about anything the Willie got entertainment in the 90s, go and check that out. But I have to do a video separate. So being a man, alright. Me can't think about nobody else, honestly. But me know say him try with other artists. Cause him have an artist, a female artist named Martina, where him and Blue try with. Alright. Sometimes I telling you some things now, I don't believe me. You know. You see the youth when name. I'm gonna get back to that, but Americans, I gotta get in my Jamaican flow too, you know what I mean? You see the people them say Beenie Man, you say Dasher. Name? Bogle. What are you name? We come from Marvel. Alright, my father was an entertainer. Put in the comment section. Alright. In the mid-90s, I carry an artist up there. Long time I do things, you know, I used to write. I used to drive a big truck, and have a big SUV, top SUV. So when you see me, you're clean. The girl was my girl at the time. Now people that say, you're mad, you can't go left for a Beenie Man camp. What's this you go left for her? Them man would have run through that. But she was a girl of integrity. Me not say she not give Beenie Man, you know, because I don't know. But I had no indications. And when she come home, me never go smell nothing and check nothing and say, make me see a jazz seat. No, I didn't do that. Because a relationship can't work without trust. And she know what I meant to her, and I know what she meant to me. So, you know what I mean? There was that mutual respect. So, even to this day, she, you know, I never hear nothing bust out. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to look on her like that. Because we grown now, she probably hear this video. But she was one of the most talented artists. I'm going to tell you, this is how far ago I come from. Hold on, let me finish this, because y'all gonna know me, bro. And I'm gonna let everything out over here on this side, so don't go nowhere. I took her to the studio one day, and the dude that's a Beenie Man, they call him Beenie Man Top Flicker. You know what I mean? It was on Hope Road. It was, I keep saying Blue, not Blue. Blue's his brother, the producer that used to live at Hope Road with Beenie Man. Beenie Man only trusted him. He wrote the song, I think a King of Dancehall and another one. He was a very popular producer. Uptown Kid, Mario something. I don't remember Mario Kid. Something Mario. But when I say talented, Yo, hard working. Watch this. I was writing the songs for her when she came home and bring the beat. Now, everybody wanted to know who was her writer. Yo, I gotta do this because it's too long. So I'm gonna tell you something. I have to do a separate video about that. So I'm gonna let you in on some things, and if I'm wrong, you tell me, okay? Anyway, while I was at the gate, I never asked to go in because Mario C studio, yeah, Mario C, Mario D, whatever his name was. Am I right? When I reached the gate, I dropped her off, and he was in the yard but further back. So when he saw her come out the truck, my truck, he rushed up to the gate and stopped me. What the fuck? Who's this nigga, man? You know what I mean? At time I have a big uncle in my lap, you know, brother. And me not enough of myself. Me not itch up, me not try going to them studio. But me used to write. I was a ghostwriter for a lot of artists. And this I'm gonna show you how the business corrupt. The business corrupt. Alright. He said to me, yo, don't leave. He said, why? He said, because being the man want to meet me and marry her. So what about him? Said, Blue want to meet me. So for what? Me never say disrespectful because the dude came to me, bro. The man come to me, the man give me something. The man say, yo, you're the baddest thing, bro. How you get them Sunday? Why you not sing some of them yourself? I'm say to him, say, me an artist, and bro, me and the youth start all a conversation. I don't know if you remember. Me and him start all a decent conversation. Bro, we stood that time, the singer gone upstairs, you know, and left me and him outside, you know. And me and the G sit down outside. I will like this, and the man I try to convince him, say, oh, turn artist. Pay attention, you know, because everything we say connect in our next way. So if you don't follow some things, me twist up some things, so you have to follow it and pencil it out. You have to follow the story then. Anyway, that's how the dude rate me. You know what I mean? Alright. Go back to the kindness. Sometimes I just go have tangent, but I have to go into the story when I remember them. As some of my brain work. I have ADHD. Sometimes I have to catch myself. Anyway, it's a being man, right? Him, that's at number 5. Alright. Who next now? I know me have cartel in it. I don't know if you line up certain, I know say Bounty Killer the number 1. That's all I know. Movado in it. And Movado, Bounty Killer. Vibes Cartel. I'll put Vibes Cartel as number 2 because Bounty Killer bust in. You know what I mean? So you can't call Bounty Killer grandfather. I'm the great grandmaster as well. Call this season I'm doing, so no one nobody call no grandfather in my business. But I'm a grandmaster. Cause without him, and I have to use this word, this appellative perhaps, there wouldn't be no Tommy Lee. There wouldn't be no, there's too much to call out in the empire. Vibes Cartel calling. You feel me? And I did a video on, do you think the 30% that Vibes Cartel charged was justified? Do you think he was stealing from those artists? So you need to check that video. It's on this channel. Just check out the Guru reasoning. Anyone in the poor reasoning. You understand? It's just raw reasoning, no pretty up, no nothing, no add pictures, no nothing. I ain't got time for that today. Just listen. Most of y'all don't even look at pictures anyway. Alright. So we said being a man of 5. Who we are gonna put a third? Come on, help me line it up, you know, because chaka, you know. You have Bounty Killer. Oh, my father say you have 3 left. More 1 more to go before I put Gully God 3rd, Vibes Cartel 2nd, and Bounty Killer number 1. I can't. If y'all can find somebody to help me put it number 3, you know what I mean? I'd say Capitan. Capitan, no boss, no known main artist. But that's not from a lack of trying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man, keep it on, boss. Um, the singer was say, the singer was say, me princess God, far, far away. Me say me princess God. One night time I look for the princess, you know. Got me as a whoosh party princess. He dark and I princess God. It's a army, it's a colony of people. 100 man column we have a search on the whole of Kingston. Way princess, the boom boom. You see my boy princess, Caperton with the artist in him. So Caperton, then you have the next. We are bringing the back of the history, you know. We don't know the artist's name because he got the hit off of that one song. Now you get sometimes the person who has the status only needs to open the door and leave it slightly ajar. You gotta know how to go through that. But that dude, the next dude I'm talking about, he never came through it. Caperton opened the door. The singer you know what I'm saying, don't give me that crazy look. One of the days you're gonna be right. Don't give me that crazy look. Yo, big smash hit, mid-90s. No, that come out 96. But which rhythm again? Was it a sucker rhythm? I don't know, but him, boss, boss. That sound boss, but he never capitalized on it. That's on him. Caperton did what he had to do. So Caperton, and there are several more that I don't know who Caperton did the strength, but them not materialize it. You know what I mean? But he did. Sizzler now. Who Sizzler literally boss? I can't think of nobody. Like, if he did, help me out, but I can't think of nobody. Off top. Some would say, I want to, you know, lean on Jacure, because remember they did that song together back in the was it 90s, late 90s. But Sizzler did just a boss himself, barely boss when he do the song with Jacure. But Jacure did have a song. Put in the comment section a bubble at the time. But if you remember Sizzler and Jacure song, put in the comment section for me, alright, please. But we can't see if Sizzler really boss up, when box down smart, eh? Would have artists that we could tell Sizzler about him mother? Yo, wrong move rally. You see me? And Sizzler never really disrespect him like how him disrespect Sizzler, because Sizzler ask him nicely, you know, step down and rare. And this dude, yo, him feel him I said I feel like say so people have to teach some stuff from True Island Stories. If y'all watching this and don't know True Island Stories, it's the big channel for this, where the gangster stories are, but and get boxed on him should have never do that. You know what I mean? You feel me? Yeah, so okay, then we said Movado. I'm recording a video. Yeah. We said Movado because he boss is a strong word though in this context. Flex boss. I think I'm the only one that, but that dude tried with Trace Ross, bro. And that's risking your career for a friend. Like, y'all probably don't see that, but I'm telling you, that's risking your career, because we do not accept rap in our culture. For ain't nobody ever succeeded with that. Anybody tried to go back to DJ and dancehall, raw dancehall, because that don't work. And I don't know if Chase Cross is still with Movado today, but all I can tell you, I gotta give him a thumbs up, irrespective of him and Foota Hype's situation, where Foota Hype feels like, you know what I mean, he feels kind of entitled, and because of what he did to Movado, because he bust before Gully, and he could have closed that door. He could have closed. I did something on that recently on one of these power reasoning. He could have closed the door. We'd have probably never heard of him. So, but sometimes I'm not gonna speak too much on the Foota Hype situation, because sometimes when you don't know the truth, it's Foota Hype, Movado, and in between the truth is there blurred somewhere, and I don't know Movada's shoe. Why? Why? What happened? Why? Movada really cut our foot off. That's the question everybody needs to ask. If they exposed it, I didn't see it. I'll be honest with you. But that's the question. Because why does he have Flex? Remember, Flex came out and dissed them. You know what I mean? Like dissed them. But they trashed it out and Flex, they back together in good graces. So why not Footer? Why he didn't draw back for Footer? You know what I mean? Because sometimes, and this is hypothetically speaking, because I respect Footer. Everybody know that. Like, I got mad respect for Footer. Like, and some of the videos he do, not everything, but some of them. But overall, mad respect. Personal reasons why, you know what I mean? Yeah, what happened with me and him. But I'm not gonna remember what me said in a certain video. What him do for my artist. You know what I mean? We are Florida and Sotto bless a try and nobody know I'm paying no mind. And Footer in the dance and Sotto bless get a selector from Fort Lauderdale. A song in Fatty for play. That time, what's his name? What's his name, man? He come from a Sherlock, listen, and his brother died. Sometimes I just don't remember him. Just a bus, come to Florida. You understand? When him they bring him Daddy Al, the man that lock Florida. Fort Lauderdale, play upon the radio. Daddy Al bring him up. Daddy Al, cool dude. You know, all time topless school, if you know them man, yeah, we used to run the place, so there's like a pretty van, them, who know topless school? Yeah, them lock down Jamaica like, they were like the big niche, a BMF camp, yeah, them, ain't nobody did it bigger since, before or since them. They shocked the Caribbean. Like, if y'all was alive or about then to see what I'm talking about, you cannot understand. They was the first one who had baby shame. You feel me? Push him out. And then because of the hype around them, for a baby shop. But anything too much cooking brought all of the spoil eventually. You feel me? So, anyway, I can't speak on foot on Mavada thing. But I know say Mavada try with Chase Cross. Thanks the dude that helped me out with the comment and the thing, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I commented on right below your thing, telling you thanks, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't remember Chase Cross thing for nothing. But something I forget, Gully got it in props to that, but why not take back for that? You know, and click. That's the real question, and I don't know. Can somebody answer it? Why? Put in the comment section. I'm gonna check it. But anyway, move on to the third. The third? No, let's say, yeah, about third now. Now, we drop down, right, a Vibes Cartel. Look how much people Vibes Cartel was. Tommy Lee. The youth them before Tommy Lee. From Mobile. I don't remember them name. The crew. Popcorn. Ja Vinci. So we talk about no count, Mobile. I only really counted it. I counted for them. Click from Montego Bay. That's one. Popcorn 2. Ja Vinci 3. Black Rhino 4. Who else? Sing it. He never made use of his situation. You know what I mean? Never played his positioning. You know what I mean? Out of there. Cartel have time for years. Him lead by example. At some point, and listen to this, I said it in the last video, there's a difference between a boss and a leader. Nobody likes a boss. Why? Everybody loves a leader. Why? Because a leader leads. A boss drives. That's it. Simple as that. So people prefer leaders as opposed to bosses. Cartel was a leader musically by illustrating how dedicated and disciplined one should be when approaching his or her craft. whatever the field, whatever the genre. Cartel, perfect example. I gotta give him the flowers, right? Don't blame him, you know what I mean? Anyway, they saw his work ethic, and I'm sure it rubbed off on them, especially Popcorn, Ja Vinci. Now we're gonna talk about Not Nice too. As a producer in Boss Not Nice, nobody knew who Not Nice was. Not Nice never got you on a sufferation in the business like how some producers got through it where several doors slammed shut in them face. You know what I mean? So Cartel provided that safe space for his artists. Like, look, you ain't gotta go nowhere, I got you. You know what I mean? Then you talk about the females then. So we got about 6 or 7 males. Probably some will leave out. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, some of them might not bust big, but yeah, they ate. He bust producers. Cause his favorite term was, analogy was, as one gone, another one born. That's when him man Not Nice have the big feud. Not Nice, you know what I mean? So as one gone, another one born. Ja Vinci up left. Black Rhino left. He had Lisa Hyper, who was the first lady. You know, I heard she's having some mental health issues. My prayers goes out to her, the female and her family at this moment. You know what I mean? And Gaza Indo, Gaza Kim, and many more. Who else? I probably leave off somebody. He bust a plethora of artists. Now, out of those bunch that he bust, now this is why Bounty Killer is so great. And him have the Midas touch. Cartel don't have it too. But how much artists pass on back the joy so other artists could have get eat? And it's the family was somebody. Popcorn, oh, there's too much stories behind his name. And I don't know if he bust no artist. Like, oh, yeah, he did. That artist from St. Thomas, put in the comment section, he bust him. So Popcorn are probably the only one who Black Rhino bust. You know what I mean? Black Rhino really never had the power still. I was in the position. Because when him come out from Cartel, him think kind of, you know, him light kind of dimmer away. Who Ja Vinci bust? I'm feeling for Chance. Chance Star wasn't a DJ. All in the year name voice. He just did sound a 9. But Cartel work on him. Work on him in cadence. You know, work on him pitch. Work on him how to structure music. You know what I mean? And most importantly, he worked on Sean Star's confidence. Anything you do, if you lack confidence, you're not gonna put 100 into it. And the people gonna know. The song will come out and the song will like, yo, me not gonna eat in a I know say no voice me good. You know say I'm chaka up the second verse. I'm feel that. Me not gonna say so, me not gonna go. Me not gonna and send out a negative frequency. You understand? So who else Cartel boss? Sincere. The icon, you have to give Cartel. You have to fill up that part, you have to give Cartel. Lisa Mercedes, well, Lisa Mercedes, him try the Benz, but come like, we don't know, brother. Somebody cut one eye shocks or somebody cut the steering shit and she go crashing on her wall on this, so we don't hear nothing more about her. See, Cartel use people for one convenience as well. Just like Drake, you know what I mean? But, and 2 artists, you know, in Jamaica, when them do a song, they have a bus and a bunch of people and Vibes Cartel. When them jump on your track, you good as God, you good as you gone. But out of Bounty Killer or Vibes Cartel, who had like that something that would hit something that when him jump on your track, in a them prime, Cartel or Bounty? With that answer, you leave it. You could do a poll at the comment section. Who out of Killer or Cartel had that factor that when they jump on a track with you, no matter if you're not good, you're a boss. And I'm talking both of them when they're in their prime. Not now when killer, just I watch a thing and I go and guide the thing. Still a voice and I do each song in a one. You know what I mean? You're not pressed or something. Anyway, number one, Bounty Killer. And I'm gonna have to tell you, y'all know. You're talking about I call Bling Dog. Him carry Bling Dog, him elevate Bling Dog where I put him in the alliance. Wayne Marshall. You understand me? Vibes Cartel. Movado. I can't even count them. You feel me? But the impact the Bounty Killer have, Cartel, no, well, he never find the artists them time because the artists, their potency as dancehall artists started decreasing. And you have to watch it good enough. Music itself, production started deteriorating when the changes start seeping in. When everybody become their owner producer, everybody could become their owner artist in their bedroom. So they just jump on a track, piece a piece it up. When I'm listening to a song, I can know when the artist stops. I don't like that. And start back. Punch in, punch out. I don't like that. I do not like that. Artists supposed to know your song, go in the studio, or look after your paper, practice it till you catch it. Because this is the thing, practice your song before you catch it. Because anything you put in the music, that you get back in. Music is a very funny and jealous biatch, full of karma. Go the full 100, you get the full 100. But Bounty Killer are the most impactful artists in terms of helping other artists. Like the artists that when put a road could have gone back to help a colony. It's a crossover, rich, big house. You see me? Baby Shop, come on. I could go on and on into all the way into next week. So Bounty Killer are the number one. Alright? I hope y'all enjoy this video. Morning Quarries. Alright? Boom. Oh, do remember, like, share, and subscribe. True Island Story is up and running. You know what I mean? Several stories coming up. Stories already on there. You know what I mean? Reasoning. You know, when I go into stores, I go in. When I say bread back down, I don't just say it, I mean it. I mean it like I say it, and I say it like I mean it. I go in, so I bread back down Vibes Cartel case, the new appeal, you know what I mean, and the strategy that his defense team is using against the prosecution by throwing in, just grabbing something out the bucket and just use Sir P's name. Say like, why not? Sir P is the reason why he won't get a fair trial. Yeah, you need to go check that video, guys. Guru, I heard you win. Yeah. All right, later.